Yo, hey, what's up, people? We're back. I'm recording from the login screen because last time I did this with the Stronghold, it gave me the rewards when I logged in before I could start recording. So real time arena, don't care. That's not why we're here. We're here because somebody asked about RC cells. So, since Stronghold just ended, I'm gonna be upgrading my cells on characters. So I figured, you know what? I'll make a video of it. So, I mean, cell promoters, got some cell promoters, got some set evolutions, got some gems. I mean, a lot of, there's a lot of stuff here. There's 2,000 gems. I mean, whatever. 3, 4, 5,000 gems. Look at all the promoters. Let's claim. Let's claim. Look at 2, 3, 4, 5,000 gems. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 70, 80. Oh, wow, that's nice. We can almost get somebody maxed out because it's 100. I think it takes 100. It's like 15, 20, 20 times 5, something like whatever. No, it might be 150. I don't remember exactly. Whatever. So let me go there. Let me go here. Let me boop, 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 grab all these. Ooh, a level 5 punch. Got 30,000 talents. Got 8 carnival tickets. Very, very nice. And then I gotta collect all these too. So I'm gonna try to do them fast. I don't know if can I do it fast if I do it like this. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Now the one thing with cells is mine are kind of like they're not that great. Some of them are okay. But I just bought whatever I could and was stuck with whatever I was stuck with because being free to play, I wasn't able to spend the gems into it because I was using all my gems for summoning. But now I'm at the point where I do spend some gems. Like, where is it? We just had auction. I wonder if it'll still show, right? Like record. Yeah, see? I bought some cells. I mean, it's 10,000 gems. These things I always buy so I don't have to run the stage. And then same thing here too, Does that show everything? Oh, whatever. So, I mean, whatevs. It's it's just stuff. It's stuff I need. I'm trying to get my cells up now because now I'm finally at the point where, I can still summon, but I'm really not like looking to summon a lot. But I mean, we do have which I just saw now. We're gonna get into the cells. There's the custom legacy recruitment banners coming back on the 27th, and this is gonna be awesome because you have everybody in here. You got Combat Ken. You have Toka. You have Hinami. I mean, everybody. You have Renji. Just everybody's in here. Non-killing Owl. You have the Blazewing Toka. You have the other Toka. Yomo. I mean, everybody. Motto's in here. Everybody. So I'm gonna be able to get my arena team up a little bit more. Because I do need somebody, right? I really need Easter Ayato. I need Easter Ayato or Sen. Why is this lit up? Oh, because the RE says. Oh, because it hasn't been modified. Okay, but I'm not modifying anything right now. We're not doing any of that stuff. Because. I mean, no, that one's locked. No, okay, we can modify that one. Okay. I just don't want to modify too much because I don't want to run out of these cell evolutions because I need them. I need the cell evolutions. So come on. Oh, I hate it when it does that. Can we? Okay, there we go. So I have a list, and I don't know if I'm gonna. I should put a picture up. I make a diagram. So what helps me out a lot is I make a diagram, and for not every character, but just my top 5 for arena, the ones that I'm working on. So what I do is I'll write down his name. So go to details, however you do it. I'll write down his name, Ayato Rebel Wing. But, I just put red Ayato. So I know he's red because he's strength. And then I go to his cells. And then I click on his cells. And then I'll have, I don't write down attack, defense, or HP because you already know the order they're going to be in. They're all attack, defense, and HP. So what I do is I have 3 rows on a piece of paper. And then the first one, after I write Easter Ayato, then there's 3 lines. So those 3 lines, I will put, he has red. So this is, he's red and he's strength. So what I'll do is I'll write red. I'll go to the next one, red. I'll go to the next one, and green. So now I know that I have a red, green on him. So I know, what I'm working with and what I need. So I know that I need a red HP eventually. Whenever it comes up, I will buy it, and then I will exchange this green one and put this green one somewhere else. And another thing I do is once I write that down, whatever they are, the red, red, green. After that, I'll draw a line, just a line. I'll draw it on the screen like that, a line straight down. And then, so over here, I will write that it's red. Then there'll be a line. And then over here, it's the number 4. And what I'll do is I'll put the 4 there. So I'll put, red, the line, and then 4. So I know where it's at. And I know, I need to upgrade this to get it maxed out to 5. Or, if this is a 1, I write down 1. If it's nothing, you don't have to put nothing there. And then that's that. So as I upgrade it, I'll erase the number and I'll change it. Like, so this is a 1. So right now I have it written down, red Ayato, and this is red, it's a 1. So I'll go to start up, go here, and then do that. And then I'll change it to a 2. Anyways, what I wanted to find out, which I don't know yet, is because what I've been doing is, because I really haven't paid a lot of attention, it's like this. I can modify this, boom, it's 100. Now, and I've been modifying, lower ones, but I now I have these extra ones right here. So what I want to do is I want to modify, like, this is whatever I'm not using. So I'm not using this, modify, it's been modified, boom, done, done, done. Now I can go here, start up, and then there we go, boop, because now I have extra ones, done. So now that's a 5. So now I go back to my paper, I find red Ayato. That was this morning. This morning it was a 3, and now it's a 5. So now what I do is, now that it's a 5, what I'd like to do is I erase the 3, 4 that's written on a piece of paper. I gotta draw the line because I erased the line by accident, and then I put a check mark. Boom, check mark, done. So I know that red Ayato has his red attack cell. I know it's maxed out and it's stuff, so I don't have to worry about it. I wanted to work on this one too, but that's defense. So I'm really not. What I want to do, is I want to find. No, that's a defense too. Okay, this one. Like, I want to find another one like this that's all attack, and I want to put that on him. So I really don't feel like working on it, because it's not gonna make his attack any better. It will raise his CP, but it will not make his attack any better, and his HP is already maxed out. So my only other attacker is right here. But like I said, he's got wit, he's got sight, and then he's got speed, but they're all maxed out. So there's nothing to do there. Over here, Easter is all green. So what I have written down for him is I have Easter Ayato. I know he's green, so he's got green. I know the last one's maxed out. So what I want to do is I want to level up these 2. So where you have 70. So after 15, I think it goes to 20. So that's 35, and 35 is 70. So I should be able to get 4 upgrades. But the problem is I would need 4 of these. So I can only make 1 more. Well, we're going to make 2 more. So we're going to exchange. I do not recommend this. Do not do this, because, I mean, you will get enough. You will get enough. This is one of those things where it just takes time. And I do not recommend. I just do not recommend spending these. I do not recommend, because you want to get your skills up. You definitely want to get your skills up. But I mean, I already have a lot of characters with skills up, so it's fine, because like my limit is for my top 15 for my 3 teams. They're all done. Plus more. So I'm really not like stressing, especially over 80. I'm not going to stress over 80. I'll put that on you. So I'm not going to, I'm just not going to stress over it. Plus I'm making a video, so it's completely different for me because I'm making a video. Usually I would wait like tomorrow or another day or whatever. But like I said, I'm making a video, so I got to do it. I got to do it for the YouTubes. So we'll modify this one. And then I'll modify this one. There we go. 2 modifies. I could like go for the attack. Well, I mean, this one. They're both attacks. So, I'll just do this one and then the other one. Because what I was saying is if the second one's, your defense or your other one's your HP, then I would do it like that. But I'm just going to start up both of them equally. And then once again, Oh, it didn't do it. Come on, start up. Oh, there we go. Very nice. So now that those are done, go back to my paper. I find Istariato, and then I just put, it had a 0, it had a 1, now I go to 2. So I know that he's 2, 2, and I know he's done. And then that's that. Now, another thing you could do is once you're done with those two things, is after that, you know what, I'm going to put up a picture. It's already been 10 minutes in. So I'm going to explain it, and then I'm going to put up a picture, of the paper that I have written. And I got extra ones too on characters that are written under it. Whatever. I'm just going to put up a picture. It's a piece of paper, and it's written on it. I'm sure there's a million other ways you could do it. You could use a notepad on a cell phone, whatever. But you know what? I'm recording a video so I can look at the paper, look at the phone, look at my microphone, do this, do that, so I can get everything done. So my last one after that is I have potentials, and I just drew a new page. I'll put the picture up on the bottom left corner. It says new. So it's a new page because so many things have changed, with my cells and my potentials and this and that. I had to redo the whole thing and rewrite it all. So my potentials aren't written in, but what I was doing is when I got them to level 6, I would draw like a tic-tac-toe board. So I had a tic-tac-toe board, and once I got, level 6s in certain spots, then I would put an X there, put an X there, put an X there. But now they're all 5 of them. All 5 of my main ones are level 6. There you go. Everybody else is going to be lower. So now they're all level 6. So they're empty. So, I might as well do it now since we're talking about it. So we're on Rebel Wing. So now I will go to Red Ayato, and I have rainbows. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do X's in my rainbow spots. So top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right, and middle. X, 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 X. X done. So now I'll go to my other one. This is Tatara. I'll go to Tatara. So we have a rainbow in the middle. So I put an X in the middle on Tatara. And then that's it, right? Yeah, because that's where it is now. The reason I haven't drawn those in because when I do get rainbows, it just changes. Like maybe I'll put a rainbow here, take away a rainbow here, or something, depending on however however I set it up, whatever. Besides the point, but that's that. So now we're all done with all that. So now what I usually do is since I did get some upgrades done, the wrong place, wrong time. That's not where I want to go. No, it's not. But I could have just stayed here, gone lineup. So here's my lineup, auto. Oh, and saved another 10. So now I can write down on another page my arena team. Where did I write it down? Don't know. It's on another piece of paper. You're probably gonna hear me wiggling through. Okay, yeah, it is. No, it's not. It is. No, it is. No, it's not. No, it's not. It is on another paper, but I didn't rewrite it. So now back to my piece of paper. I'll write arena, ARENA, arena. 968 985. So 968 985. And then when a week goes around and we're back next week, then I will look at the paper and see, okay, well, how much did we go? How much did we gain? This and that. Now I have that written down for all 3 of my teams, which is the best thing. But you do need to write all 4. If you're gonna do it, write all 4. Go here, do your arena, because your arena here is going to be different than your carnival team. So we're at what, 968 985. So if I go here to carnival, carnival arena, it's 9213. It's different. So it's 9213 and 4. Because we don't have the assistants. And then if you go into encounter, another thing, you go to lineup and encounter. There you go. Now it's 990 584. So it's different. It's different. Anyways, okay. So I'm gonna put up the picture now. Singing while the picture's on, and then I guess you guys can pause it. I will catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully, I don't forget to do the picture. If I forget, please somebody kick me in the booty. All right, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.